Hello again, Tom Ells with the Biz Doc with another quick stat for you. The question was, if inflation is down, why did my rent go up again this year? Well, guess what? That's a really good question for you, and I'm going to dive into it, and I'm going to teach you something about a particular government stat that you can keep your eye on, and maybe this will help guide you as you plan your life. Here we go. PCE, called Personal Consumption Expenditures. It excludes food and energy. I'm trying to figure out how the government's been keeping a stat for such a long time that says personal consumption, you're going to exclude food, don't eat, and energy. So freeze to death in the winter, sweat to death in the summer. Okay, nonetheless, there is an actual government stat, PCE, excluding food and energy. And it is useful to look inside it, and we'll show you that. So here's the chart. So you have the gold at the bottom is goods, excluding food, beverages, and energy. Then there's housing, the dark blue, and services. Services might include travel and stuff. So let's go take a look at this, shall we? Look at how, even though, yes, PCE has come down with inflation, because here's 22, 23, 24, inflation has come down from 9.1% peak to 3.84% now, but take a look at how the dark blue is actually gotten bigger than it was in 22. It's actually taller. That means even though inflation is down, housing inflation is still high and actually higher than it was in 22. See that? And it also says that goods, excluding food and beverages, have actually come down, you know, in terms of inflation. So maybe that is stabilized. That doesn't mean the prices have come down. That means the prices have stopped going up, but rent has kept going up. So that explains why the headlines are, inflation is down, Bidenomics are working, please vote for this corpse that's running for president. Instead, the truth is, no, housing, which is a very key part of people's lives and a large part of people's expense, anywhere from 30 to 40% of people's monthly take-home is usually housing. Yep, it's that high right now. And the truth is here, the PCE index, even though it doesn't count everything, and it's kind of a flawed government measure, is showing us that the inflation on rent and housing continues. So there it is. When you see the headlines, you maybe search that now. Share graphs like this with your friends on Facebook and Instagram. Educate people around you about the truth about what's going on in the economy. Don't take headlines' word for it. Be an informed consumer, an informed citizen, and share the stats with your friends. Remember what I say. Dive into the stats, read the footnotes, ask why. I'm Tom Ells with the Biz Doc, and I'll see you next time.